Greetings mortals, this is I, Space the Gamer, and welcome to my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 59, Protect Kaioshin Gowasu and Destroy Zamasu. Yeah, last time our heroes deduced what was the plan of Zamasu and how he created Goku Black. So they went to the Universe 10 to protect Gowasu because Zamasu is probably gonna kill him. And they were right. When we last left off, Zamasu confronted them. So when we begin, we see Zamasu is surprised that all of them arrived in Universe and for some reason, but he decides to act cool so they wouldn't find him out. And he asks, what do you want this time? Last time you wanted to know about time rings, so what's now? So Beerus says, oh, this idiot Goku here wanted to fight you, and so we're here because I couldn't stop him. So Zamasu was like, okay, I'll fight him again. He was surprisingly nice compared to last time, but you know, this time he's playing so they wouldn't fight him out. So it makes sense. But then Beerus says like, oh no, don't trouble yourself, I see that you're drinking tea, so we won't disturb you anymore. So we're going back, and before going back we gave Gowasu some delicacies from Earth, some tea and some Japanese food. I don't remember what it's called, but whatever. So they leave, and then they decide to watch Zamasu and Gowasu to have evidence for stopping Zamasu, because you know, you can't just kill a god without a good reason. You have to have evidence. And so even a god of destruction can destroy another Kai, just like that. Well, but he can seal him in the sea sword like with the old guy, but I digress. So the watch begins. They are watching Zamasu's every move, and they are very careful so they won't let Gowasu die. And then we go to the future Zamasu and Goku Black. They're talking about their last encounter with Goku, Vegeta and future Trunks, and how there won't be much of a threat to them anymore. And they'll talk about their plans to eradicate humanity, all mortals, Zero Humans Plan, or as it better should be called, Zero Immortals Plan. And Goku Black says he wants more power, so he won't be even satisfied if he wishes for immortality from the Super Dragon Balls. He needs to get even stronger. And he also shows off Super Saiyan Rose again. And then we go to the present. Then we see the Resistance and those forces are really beat up, but they're trying to hang out over there. And Mai is with some children, who are happy even though all the crap they went through. So Mai decides to be happy too. But then we go back to the past or the present or whatever, to our timeline essentially. And Bulma is fixing the time machine again because it broke again. What bad luck. And then we see future Trunks being all sad because he left future Mai again by herself. I couldn't do anything against the Black and Zamasu, so he's all depressed. And then we see some wacky stuff with the Pilaf gang, how they say that Mai has now the chance with future Trunks because he's all depressed and she should go for it, but and yada yada yada, that weird comedy stuff. But then Kid Trunks arrives and he's pissed at his future self because he shouldn't be so down. He should just get a hold of himself and don't give up so easily. So he's really angry with him. He's disappointed that that's how his future self ended up, and he goes Super Saiyan and asks him to fight him. But then we have the commercial break, and we go back to Gowasu and Zamasu. Gowasu is drinking some tea, so obviously everyone probably thinks that maybe there's some poison in there, but fortunately Zamasu didn't put any poison there, so that's all good. But when Gowasu is eating, Zamasu was behind his back. He transformed his hand into this laser blade or something. You know, that keyblade. Keyblade. A blade made out of energy. And then Goku is like, Beerus, wait, we have to do something because before it's too late. But they aren't doing anything. What the hell, guys? Why aren't you doing anything? Then Zamasu does the deed and kills Gowasu. And then Whis decides to turn back time. Am I the only one that forgot that Whis could do that? I mean, it was so freaking obvious. The best evidence is to see him kill Gowasu and then turn back time and stop him before it happens. Which was a very good plan. Good job, guys. I didn't think of that. So the time is reversed and they go to save Gowasu. Whis puts a mitten on Zamasu's hand so his blade will be hit, and then they're all confronting Zamasu. And they're like, we know what you're going to do. We've been to the future. You done goofed, man. You're going to be destroyed. Your plans will never be fulfilled. And Zamasu is pissed that his plans were foiled, but he doesn't intend to give up without a fight, so he tries to attack Goku, but Beerus stops him, and like a badass he grabs his hand and twists it, and then he goes Hakai, which means destruction, and Zamasu is just turned into stardust. He's just eradicated. So it was so freaking awesome to see the God of Destruction do the destroying. It was awesome. And this awesome rhythm music plays in the background. Man, you're the real MVP, Beerus. And then we go back to the past, to the present, to the to Universe 10, to Universe 7, and we see that both Trunkses, is that a plural form? And the kid Trunks is still pissed at the future one, so he punches him in his Super Saiyan form, and then in the future Trunks is beginning to be pissed that his little self is trying to talk sense into him, but then he realizes his own mistake, that he shouldn't be so depressed all the time, he shouldn't be an emo, and he should defeat anyone that stands in his way, no matter who it is, and he should never give up. And that's when Beerus, Whis and Goku arrive with a bang. Again, Whis drops them off really hard. He just throws them on the ground, so there's a crater left, and they tell Future Trunks that it's all alright now. We killed Zamasu, there's nothing to be worried about, the future should go back to normal, but Future Trunks is like, but I know how it was with the Android, it's only the future didn't change, only a new timeline appeared, so it shouldn't do anything. But Beerus tells him, no, don't worry about that, it's different with gods, last time it was only humans, so it created another timeline, which is kinda bullcrap, honestly, if you ask me. In my opinion, either a new timeline was created again, one where Zamasu doesn't go to the future, which is our timeline, and the one where he goes to the future, which is Trunks' timeline. Man, this is confusing. More time travel mess up even more timelines. But I hope they're not making another timeline, because I wouldn't be able to follow all of that. So the most likely option is that Zamasu is going to come back to life and go to the future. after all. And I think that really is going to be the case. But that's where our episode ends, and I didn't watch the preview for the next episode because I don't wanna ruin the surprise for me. You know, ever since the Future Trunks saga started, I don't want to know what happens next week. I want to be freaking surprised because this arc is so freaking awesome, man! And I can't wait for next week's episode. But yeah, I think that Zamasu is somehow gonna come back to life, and he's not going, and there's not going to be a totally new timeline created this time. But we'll see, I guess. So, if you like this review slash reaction, then please like, rate, comment and subscribe, and look forward to my next review of Dragon Ball Super episode 60 next week. So, until then, I'll see you next time, folks. Peace. Spade the Gamer, signing out.